Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 2nd. I would say this week, I would just caution you against, basically don't revert back to anything's, I think with these retrogrades going on, maybe you're seeing a lot of old negative situations come up, or it's probably nothing. That's the other thing as well. Like maybe you're seeing some old relationships come back up, or some old, like I said, just negative general situations coming back up, or old fears coming back up. Try to stay away from that this week. Definitely. It looks like none of these things are real. Like you're just thinking about them because, again, probably the retrogrades, but I would just let those things go. But you start with the Four of Clubs, which is a great card. It actually suggests that you'll be rather stable this week and have like great mental stability and a great ability to think even this week about whatever you need to think about. It's a great card, but it is a card of restlessness as well. So definitely don't fall into that trap of the Leo restlessness this week and feeling restless, because I think that this week is definitely prime for that sort of activity in you. And it can also be a card of fearing a commitment. I think there's definitely a fear of moving forward this week, if I'm being honest with you. But, I asked for an outcome, and the outcome is amazing. So, I think it's also about overcoming and letting go of some of those fears. Next, you have the Three of Diamonds, needing to make a decision, needing to make a choice. I've talked about this with Leo in the past. I feel like maybe like a good percentage of you are already on the right path, so you don't even have to worry about this. But I think Leo has been doing, like I say, the only word I have for it is calibrating. And it's like you get off the path and you get back on. You get off and it's like you're just making these little movements and learning how to kind of calibrate your decisions. Like I said, I don't really know if there is a better word or not for that, but this is you maybe having some decisions to make, like between leaving something that you've been doing for a very long time behind and needing to do something new. Or maybe, sometimes Leo is like afraid to let go of comfort, like when they have it, and they're afraid, even if it's not that great, like even if you have a job and maybe it's not like amazing, but it's providing you with something, and you've been doing it for a really long time, but maybe really it's not going anywhere, and there's just a better position, but you're still afraid to like leave for something else. So this is a card of needing to make those decisions, and they can be tough decisions, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what this card is all about. And next you have the Four of Spades, which is nice because Four of Spades is actually not a bad card. It's all about examining structure. So it looks like maybe a lot of you also will be making these decisions. Like maybe you'll be making the actual decision this week to be like, you know what? This job, there is no structure under this job, but this new job, there's tons of structure. It'd be a lot better. Or this relationship, there's no structure in this relationship, but over here with somebody else, there is. So it looks like with this card, you are actually making those kind of structured decisions this week. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. This is that fear of letting go of the old and things that we've been doing for a really long time and being afraid to let those things go. And it's also a fear of the unknown, not knowing what's on the other side of something as well. So again, whatever's holding you back, maybe it's time to let it go, especially with these cards. Nine of Spades basically makes us like hyper focus on something. Like, think about it. It's almost like the cat and the laser, you know what I mean? And you are Leo, with the little laser pointer, and it's like you being only focused on that one spot, not seeing everything else that's around you, basically. So definitely, open up this week as well. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts. Seven of Hearts is just another. I mean, like I said, the problem with your reading this week is that all these four cards here in the middle are all exactly the same, more or less. They all just represent like opening up to new ideas and things like that, and feeling those fears. Again, sevens are the cards of fears, internal fears, though, that don't exist. This can also be you like doubting. Sevens can be a lot about doubt, and being afraid of being a disappointment even. Well, there you go. That came through there pretty strongly. So I would say that maybe being afraid of disappointing people in your life, again, that could be the issue. But again, I simply I don't like when I get these weeks that, your week isn't negative by any means. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily negative. I think it's a great time of growth, especially with that Four of Clubs at the beginning. But whenever I get weeks that aren't that clear, I like to pull an extra card just to see what's going on as well. And ask for an outcome, and you got the Nine of Clubs, which is an amazing card of growth, success, money, anything you want. This is the card of achievement, by the way. It is the card of achievement, recognition, all sorts of things. So it looks like if you could let go of some of these things, like move past something old. Again, very specific message. I don't think there's like a lot to say about it this week, other than moving past something old, and it's going to be different for all of you. But if you can do that, you could reach a new level of achievement, of success, of anything that you want. This is like new things coming to you, better new situations, more money. This is like moving if you want to move, and all sorts of things opening up to all of you. So I mean, this is a card of opportunity as well. So I mean, tons of opportunities opening up. So let go of the old this week, and it will be an amazing week. Thank you for watching, and enjoy.